Hi, second grade. I hope you're doing well. I was thinking of you and I saw that you were doing a really cool activity for social studies today, and I wanted to do it with you. I noticed that you were going to be reading about needs and wants, and that you have a T chart that you're supposed to be filling out with some of your needs and wants. So I'm going to do it with you. Okay, so I have my whiteboard, which is kind of like my paper, and I have it split into needs and wants. And I have some things here on my desktop, and I'm going to show them to you and talk about whether they are needs or whether they are wants. Okay, so here we go. The first thing that I have is this. Okay, so this is a blue shirt. All right, so a blue shirt. Well, I don't need a blue shirt, but I do need a shirt. Okay, it doesn't have to be blue, but I do need some shirts. And so I'm going to put that on my needs side. Okay, and then I also have this, a cat. Now you know that I have a few cats. I don't need a cat, um, but a lot of times we do want pets because pets help us to feel better. So trying to decide if this is a need or a want, and I'm gonna go with want because I don't really need a cat. It is something that I really, really want, and it does help me to be happy. But if I didn't have a cat, I would still be fine. So I'm going to put the cat over here. Okay. All right. The next thing that I have is this. I have a football. Okay. So this football is something that could go either way depending on what you're talking about. And right now, you guys are kind of on a lockdown, shutdown type of thing, and you need some exercise. And I know that some of us, Jaden, really enjoy playing football, and some others of us as well. But football is a form of exercise. So I think I could make the argument right now that football could be a need. So I'm going to put that over here. It's a good way for you to get some much needed exercise. Next, I have something else that can go either way. I have pizza. All right, so pizza is sometimes a need and sometimes it's a want. But it can be a need if your mom is really having a lot of things to do and time is short, or even if you just need something fun, pizza can very easily be something I would consider a need. It is food. Okay. Pizza can also be considered a want sometimes if you don't like what your mom is making for dinner. Sometimes you want pizza, right? But I think for now, I'm going to put pizza in the need section. Okay. So far I need clothing, I need some sort of exercise, and I need to eat. And I need to eat some food that I like. Okay. All right. Next, I have this. I have some broccoli. Well, if you ask Eleanor, Eleanor would tell you that this is a want because she loves broccoli. But the rest of my kids would probably disagree. I happen to like broccoli, and I know that it's good for my eyes. It's a good protein source. It has a lot of vitamins. And so I think this is probably something that I need. So I'm going to put that right there. Okay. The next thing I have is Cheetos. Okay. So Cheetos are food. That is true. I know what you're thinking. They're food. Um, do I need Cheetos? And they are supposed to be made from some sort of cheese, But y'all, I think that this might qualify as junk food. So I don't think that I need Cheetos. If it's the only thing in the house and, I need something to eat, then maybe yes. But if there are other more healthier options, I think this would probably go into the want category. Okay, so we're going to put that over here with wants. I'll try to move my cat down a bit. There we go. All right, I have a couple more. I have two right here. I have Spider-Man and a carrot. So which one of these would be a want? Which one would be a need? Can you think of a reason for your answer, a why? Okay, so I'm going to say that the carrot is more likely a need because it does have vitamins and things that I need for my body. So I'm going to put that on the need side. Okay. The question is Spider-Man ever a need? It depends on if you're talking about a Spider-Man movie, a Spider-Man toy. Maybe you have Spider-Man toothpaste, things like that with this picture on them. But I think normally when we think about Spider-Man, we're thinking about fun and superhero stories. Sometimes those are needful for us to become not so serious and have a good time and maybe have a hero role model. So, yeah, I mean, if you're thinking of it like that, it could be a need. But I think generally when people watch Spider-Man and play with Spider-Man toys, that is something that they want to do. Okay. If they didn't do it, they would be okay. So I'm going to put Spider-Man, even though we all love Peter Parker, I'm going to put Spider-Man on the want side. Okay. Especially if Peter Parker has a new movie or something, then, he needs to probably be up here on the want side. My cat's really big, isn't it? Okay. So let me see if I can move this around a bit to make it fit better. All right. I know. I'll turn the Cheetos sideways. There we go. That works better. Okay. So as I look at my pictures and the things that I need and the things that I want, what I can do now that I have my pictures is I can just write the words underneath them. Okay. So I can, take off these pictures and I can replace them with words like I could say shirts, or I could think more broadly and I could say clothing. Okay. Clothing. All right. I can take my football off, and rather than just say this is a football and I need a new football, that doesn't really work for needs. But if I think of this more broadly as exercise, then yeah, I can use that as a need. So I'm going to take the football off and write exercise. Okay, oops. And then I'm going to think of my pizza. You could do a couple of things here. You could just say food that I enjoy, or good food. I mean, good food is something that we need. Or you could even think of this as a type of celebration. Often when we eat pizza, we're celebrating something. So either one of those would work. I'm going to use that. I'm going to step out a little bit and I'm going to write celebrations. Because I think as people, we do need those. And food is definitely a part of that. You could also argue that it is part of our culture. Okay. So broccoli. I could write broccoli, but I'm going to think again more broadly, and I'm going to write instead vegetables, because broccoli kind of stands for vegetables in my mind. When I see that, that's what I think about. I'm going to write vegetables there. Now I have another vegetable here, which is a carrot. I don't want to write vegetables twice. I could write carrot. I could also write vitamins and minerals. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to say vitamins. I have enough space here for minerals. Okay, so now I have a nice list of things that I need. Moving over here, I have some of my wants and I have Cheetos. I could put Cheetos, or I could think again more broadly, what category would this come in? What do you think? Well, when I see Cheetos, I think chips, or even more broadly would be snacks or junk food. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with junk food. Okay, maybe snacks. Maybe I'll put both. I think I have enough space. So junk food, snacks, and then down here, Spider-Man. Spider-Man to me, when I see him, I think of entertainment, whether it's movies or toys, whatever that might be, even though it's something very nice, it's not a need. And so I'm going to think big picture, haha, no pun intended, and I'm going to put entertainment. Okay. Entertain. Oh no. I have to start again because my word is too big, guys. Hang on just a second. Entertainment. Wow, that has a lot of syllables, doesn't it? Entertainment. That's a big word. Okay, and then lastly, I have my cat. So I could write that I don't need a cat, that it's just a want. Or I could again think more broadly, what kind of an animal do we think of when we think of cats, we think of them as what? As pets. Okay, so pets are usually things that we want, and we know that because we're always asking our parents for them. So I'm going to put pets here. Okay, so now I have this great list of words that's going to help me on this T-chart. On the back of the T-chart, then what I can do, guys, is I can use some of these words to create sentences, and I can even add in some pictures because it's just blank space. So I could take a couple of these words. I'm going to switch colors real quickly, and I could say something that I need. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use these two words and come up with a sentence. Vegetables, vitamins. I think I'm going to even throw in minerals, and I'm going to write a sentence. I need to make sure that I eat enough. What did I say? I have to go back and look. Let me look at my list. Oh. Vegetables, vitamins, and minerals. And the cool thing about this is that I can write this sentence, make sure that I start with a capital letter and with a period. I'm going to make sure all my words are spelled correctly, but then I can draw a picture of some of those fruits and vegetables that, I can eat to keep me healthy. I think I even have over here somewhere. Ooh, what else do I have? I got some corn. I know a lot of you like corn. And I have an apple here. So I can put in pictures of a lot of different fruits and vegetables that I enjoy eating. I can draw those and color them in. I have a great sentence. And then over here I can do the same thing with wants, and I could even make more sentences about needs. So this is a great way for you to use that T-chart. Another thing I was thinking is you might have magazines lying around your house, and you could cut out pictures of different fruits and vegetables that you might have laying around your house. You could even go looking for them and see what you've got. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for doing this lesson with me. If you finish your T-chart and you have some great pictures, please go ahead, snap a picture and send it to me through Dojo. You can put it on your portfolio or you can just message me. I would love to see it. Thanks a lot. Bye, guys.